and welcome to Never Mind the Buzzcocks. I'm Alex James and I'm your host for this evening. It's a very special night tonight because finally I get to be the front man and I get to do things like this. On Phil's team tonight, she's half of one of pop's biggest sibling rivalries. Takes me right back to when Blur were locked in a brutal chart war with the Cheeky Girls. From the Veronicas, it's Jessica Origlasso. Also on Phil's team, he's an actor, comedian and talented impressionist. Tonight, doing an impression of someone who actually wants to be here. It's Peter Serafinowicz. And on Noel's team, he's a talented musician who spent so much money on PR that there wasn't any left over for hair and makeup. It's Newton Faulkner. And she's been described as the Rice Krispies of comedy. She's snappy, she's crackly, and she's available for about £2.50. It's Holly Walsh. Those are our teams. Let's make a quiz about pop music. So we begin. Want to be starting something? Phil, Peter and Jess, take a look at this.
Go ahead, go nuts, go ape.
He was recently called a jackass by Barack Obama, and just to explain to a British audience what that means, it's equidistant between plonker and wanker.
That's how long I've been on ya.
That, of course, was Kanye West with Stronger, but how did he start a commotion with Peter Stringfellow in 2007?
Well, the sun actually does shine out of his arse, my God.
Yeah, it sets in the west.
Peter Stringfellow, I don't know who that is, actually.
Peter Stringfellow?
No.
Ah, well. Peter Stringfellow.
Well, he runs a string of...
Gentlemen's,
Are they strip clubs?
Yeah. I can't say I'm familiar with them, although the loyalty card does bring benefits.
He's like a creepy guy, but he's like the avuncular side of creepy. Do you know what I mean? The acceptable face of creepiness.
He's like a Randy Wurzel Gummidge. He was a DJ, impresario, and so he runs these clubs for lonely, sad men.
Cool.
To come in and drink lager and cry into it.
Not to comment, I don't think they allow you to do that.
Has that made it any clearer for you?
Yeah, completely. Thank you so much.
Jess, why don't you tell us a bit about the Veronicas?
We have an album coming out on October 12th, actually. I think that's why I'm here. So please buy it.
Just an album, no cheese?
No cheese. No cheese, darling.
Yeah.
But you might be able to tell us about some cheese, I've heard.
Maybe.
Yeah, as well as the fact that you play bass for Blur, a lot of people won't know, Alex, is, of course, you are a cheesemaker.
I am.
What's your stance on Derry?
Well, I think the triangles are OK, but I was thinking maybe a rhombus.
Derry rhombus?
Yeah.
I saw some cheese in a supermarket, and the packaging was like little soccer balls, and I thought, that is pathetic. Just trying to make kids eat footballs because they won't eat cheese.
You came here tonight on a skateboard with Baby Bell wheels.
I do like us a lot. If I could fashion a hat out of that waxy red stuff, I'd get an erection. They come in sacks, I love that. Sort of netting.
Sacks,
Little
yeah, like
netting.
they've been caught.
Little cheese prisons. I like to imagine a baby bell walking through a forest and all of a sudden getting pulled up into the earth. Its little wax feet kicking through the netting. Help me! You know,
You know, if you leave them on the side for a few weeks, they mature into adult bells.
I thought they were like amoebas. They just split into two. Keanu, or whatever he's called, puts them in his cheeks. He's a baby bell squirrel.
So, this has got us no nearer to the argument he had with Peter Stringfellow, which I assume is neither string nor cheese related.
Well, I got to stick up for Stringfellow. You know, he took me in there in my heyday, took me under his wing, gave me champagne. He was kind.
Aww.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He's got a wing. Doesn't surprise me, actually. Like sort of webbed kind of arm.
Like a sex kestrel. Just...
Like a disgusting griffin.
You've got no idea what happened in Stringfellows with
look,
Kanye.
Kanye, he didn't have the right sort of champagne. The champagne was warm.
No, the champagne, he always insists on having an even number of bubbles in the champagne.
I might have to hand it over. It's very clear.
No cloakroom, so he had to put his coat in his cheeks.
He wanted to tip the stripper with change.
It is like the ultimate slot machine, though, isn't it?
Well, I don't think anyone's going to guess. According to Stringfellow, Kanye left his club without paying for any of his 6 lap dances. Stringfellow was particularly annoyed because he'd put his back out during the 4th one, but battled on through the pain. Barack Obama recently hit the headlines when he called Kanye West a jackass. In a desperate attempt to match him, Gordon Brown responded by having Keisha thrown out of the Sugar Babes. OK, well, I don't think I can give you any points.
OK,
But Noel, Holly and Newton, take a look at this. Long-haired, wrinkly and ravaged by the sands of time, I know what you're all thinking. Jennifer Aniston's really let herself go. It's Iggy Pop.
Do you think they even know they're in a video? Just slapping people, rubbing themselves on the fixtures.
Yes, that was Iggy Pop and Peaches with Kick It, but why did Iggy Pop's appearance in a recent advert spark a series of complaints?
Is he the face of Ronsil?
They'd never sell any of it if he was the face of Ron Seal.
He's incredibly well preserved.
In that video, he looks like a corpse filled with rats.
He looks like a flesh-coloured sleeping bag filled with baby bells. I love Iggy, I'm not going to diss him, but it is a weird set. If you're going to get Peaches and Iggy Pop, why would you put them in home base or wherever they are? I don't understand.
Well, really, we're into the sort of the arena of ill-advised endorsements.
John Lydon did a butter ad, didn't he?
He did.
That was quite disturbing.
And you've done a shampoo ad.
Not yet.
Have you been approached?
No, I've been asked to do a couple of things. I've turned everything down. The only thing I did turn down another Coke one. I get Coke ones every now and then, and it's always like, oh, money. But no, I've turned down everyone that's come up.
You should really piss them off and do a Pepsi advert.
I think Tiser's more up your street.
Newton, you're back with a new look.
With a new look? I've looked the same since I was 15.
Newton is basically, his album's #3 in the charts at the moment.
Wow.
Is it?
Yeah. Wow.
And as good as that is, I've drawn a face on an apple.
Wow.
And a tattoo. I think we know who the real winner is in this situation. That one went a bit wrong.
I think it'd be weird if you opened a banana and then inside it was just like a really long lemon.
It'd be weirder if there was a motorbike in there.
Very good. Do you know what on earth I'm talking about?
Is it because the car insurance that he was advertising actually didn't... Well, yeah, it wasn't applicable to musicians or self-employed people?
Very good.
Is that...
You are right. The answer is he starred in an advert for Swift Cover, boasting, "I got insurance on my insurance," even though the company didn't cover musicians. Goes some way to explaining Iggy's hit single, "I Am the Passenger," brackets, not a named driver. Speaking of his younger days, Iggy Pop once said, "There are things I don't remember. I wake up with bumps on my head, blood on my shirt, and something green coming out of my penis." Sounds exactly like the VIP tent at the 2008 British Cheese Awards. Man, we had a lot of chives that night. And at the end of that round, Noel has 1 point, Phil has no points. Next up, it's the recently reformed intros round. Phil and Jess, here are yours for Peter.
Oh, yay. Cheers.
Jess, you're so thin.
Oh.
Do you want some cheese?
Yeah, I would actually really like to try some. This is actually your cheese, right? They haven't just
Yeah.
put...
Actually, the smellier one of the two won a prize.
Is that this one with the...
This one won a prize, Alex.
That won a prize last year, that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Gone off the boil a bit. It's making me slightly horny, your cheese. Is it supposed to?
Okay.
Yeah, I got that one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Down.
Oh, yeah, it's loser. Yeah.
Very good indeed. Here's how it should have sounded. Peter, I'm so glad you're here. In my children's eyes, you're so much cooler than... You really the voice of Darth Maul.
Yeah, it was me, yeah.
Do
you have children? I didn't know you had children.
I've 4 children, and they all wish I was Darth Maul. I'm this, like, useless bass-playing cheese idiot.
Go on, do a bit of Darth Maul.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge and cheese.
The next song, please.
Oh, yeah, it's my favourite.
Oh, yeah, OK. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dum 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 dum. Could you not do that bit? I'll tell you what. Stand the other side of the Cheesemeister over there, and I think everyone will be safe.
I'll tell you what, I think that's better than the original.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dum 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 dum. Too close. Too close.
Can I stand over here with you?
Of course you can.
1, 2, 3, 4. Dum 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 dum.
Genius.
It's not one of yours, is it?
Oh, no.
No?
No. Please.
But you made it your own.
Thank you. Can I put my chair over here for the rest of the show?
Please do.
That would be excellent. I'd like that.
He's got no idea. I'm going to have to throw it over, sadly.
I got nothing.
You got anything?
Is it something by Girls Aloud?
Yes!
It is.
What is it?
What's it called?
They can't spell all right, so they just go make noises.
It's Girls Aloud. Call the shots, and here's how it should have sounded.
Can we have half a point for getting Girls Aloud?
No.
I know, won't give it to us. It's a bit strong, isn't it?
OK, so that was Girls Aloud with Call the Shots. A civil servant was recently cleared of obscenity charges after posting an internet blog imagining the kidnap, abuse and murder of Girls Aloud. However, the judge ruled it was clearly a work of fiction after reading detailed sex scenes involving the ginger one.
likes it.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be Ginger.
Why?
My best mate was Ginger, and he was quite cool. And I thought, imagine if they were both Ginger. That would be ridiculous.
He was cool.
And he was Ginger.
And Ginger.
I know.
That
it seems unreasonable, but it was what was happening. Obviously, as we got a bit older, we realised he was a dick, but at the time, we thought he was cool.
Noel and Newton, here are yours for Holly. Take it away.
OK.
Yeah. Yes. We can do this. You lead this one, yeah?
No, it's gone. Oh, it was kind of... Utikate, 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 utika, utikate, 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 utika.
Womp, 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 womp. Oh, for God's sake!
Is it Dizzy Rascal? Bonkers.
Yes!
Indeed it is.
Hey!
Here's how it should have sounded.
Phil, you won't believe what's happened.
What's happened?
Holly, one more to guess.
One more. Oh, this is... Yeah, we know this one.
Yeah, you do?
Yeah. I am taking the lead on this one. So... La... La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 lo. La... La 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 la. Hope you're proud of yourself. La 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 la.
I know this one.
Yeah?
I don't know the title. Wait a minute, I've got a app on my phone where you can... Like, it tells you what song's being played.
Really?
So let's try it, all right?
You owe me a
Sam?
kiwi fruit for this, you know that.
OK, ready?
OK.
Now, go.
La 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 lo.
If she's having that, I want a Breville sandwich maker over here.
If that gets it, you know, you can go home and we can keep it. And maybe these guys will get on better than...
It says beautiful girl in excess.
Really? I'm afraid your technology is backfired.
Is it LaRue, in for the kill?
Yes! Yes! Exactly right. Here's how it should have sounded. Very sensitively reproduced, I think, there.
Thank
and,
you.
very well done.
That's a pretty spot-on recreation of her haircut.
Oh my God, Satsuma LaRue. La 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 la. La 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 la. What came over me? I did that. I have no idea why I did that.
And at the end of that round, Phil's team have 1 point and Noel's team have 4 points. Round 3 is the identity parade. Phil, Peter and Jess, how about some 90s boy band action? No, not Blur. For the audience only, here is 911. That was 911 back in 1997 with their number 5 hit Party People Friday Night. But which of our lineup is singer and dancer Spike Dawbarn? Is it number 1, Spike Dawbarn? Number 2, Damon Albarn. Number 3, fun, fun, fun on the Autobahn. Number 4, born in a barn. Or number 5, lives in a shed.
So, are we allowed to ask you questions?
No.
Oh.
You just have to stare and take a 5-to-1 spot guess.
All right.
So,
Phil, you must remember the great Blur versus 911 rivalry.
I know.
Made the 6 o'clock news.
It got very ugly at times. It got very, very ugly at times.
All friends now, though, eh? I have 911 facts here to guide you.
Help me.
They announced their split live on the Chris Boyle's radio show in 2000.
That was like their 9/11.
Come on, Jess, use your pop star radar.
All right, so
Come on.
I actually think it might be number 1.
Why?
Because he's kept the straightest face through everything that we've been saying, which means he's trying really hard not to give it away.
Right, OK.
Spike!
And because...
Hey, Spike! Hey! Spike!
Hang on.
Doorbon! Well, it's 1 or 4.
Please just guess. You haven't got a clue, have you? Just guess.
1.
Let's say not 1.
Say it's number 1.
1.
Let's find out. Would the real Spike Doorbon please step forward?
No!
Now running a fame school, Spike Doorbon, ladies and gentlemen. Noel, Newton and Holly, how about some girly punk pop? For the audience only, this is very exciting for me. Here is Fuzzbox. Excellent. That was Fuzzbox with Pink Sunshine in 1989. But which of our lineup is lead singer Vix? Is it number 1, Fuzzbox? Number 2, Jack in the Box? Number 3, Idiot Box? Number 4, Don't Put Me Back in the Box? Or number 5, Graham Boxon? You're a discerning pop fan, Noel. You must have loved Fuzzbox.
I do really like that song, yeah. Can't remember though. Hey, how are you lot? What do you think, Newton?
I just can't stop staring at number 4's ears. I find that incredibly distracting.
Number 4 has come as psychedelic Mickey Mouse.
Oh, that means that mooing sound means it's time for a very special game. Very special cheese game. Join me, we're going to play the Cheeses and Dairy Chain. Take a look at this specially prepared celebrity cheese board. Behind each face is a true or false cheese-based proposition, and there's a point for each right answer. Phil, you're lagging behind. Pick a face.
I'll take Dizzy Rascal for 10, please, Alex.
Dizzy Rascal once tried my cheese but still prefers Laughing Cow. True or false?
True.
Sad, but true. Noel's team.
Anthony Costa.
Anthony Costa. Blue have a Scandinavian tribute band called Danish Blue. True or false?
Let's say true, because I hope it's true.
We all
I'm
want it to be
afraid
true.
it's false. Phil's team.
JZ.
JZ had an invisible friend when he was younger called Cheddar McCheese. True or false?
True.
I'm afraid it's false.
It was a visible friend called Cheddar McCheese.
Noel's team.
Snoop, yeah?
Snoop Dogg is writing a children's book called Where's the Cheese?
I think it's true.
It is true. It's true. Very good. That's the end of the Cheeses and Dairy Chain. Back to the show. Have you made up your minds?
I reckon it's 2 or 3.
They're all pretty sassy and pretty cool. I think 2, though.
I'm down with 2.
Yeah?
You down with 2?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah?
Let's find out. Would the real Vix please step forward? Now in new band Vix and the Kicks, Vix, ladies and gentlemen. So we end with next lines. Noel's team are in the lead, so you go first, and your time starts now. People all over the world, join hands.
Let's start a love train, love train.
Very good. The OJs, Love Train. The best thing about being a woman
is the nipples.
Close.
Not having to shave.
The best thing about being a woman
You don't have to shave.
is the prerogative to have a little fun. Shania Twain, man, I feel like a woman. I met him in a crowded room.
Where you drink champagne and it tastes like cherry cola?
Come on!
Where is it where people go and drink away
I
their
should
gloom?
think so too. Blur, charmless man. He's the self-confessed saviour of the dim right wing. B minor.
He lives in a house.
He's got respiratory problems in a mason's ring. Mr. Robinson's Quango. I'm in that band, you know. Pathetic. You, not the lyrics. The lyrics are brilliant. I'm on the White Cliffs of Dover. You just not Blur fans, aren't you? You're just not Blur fans. Yes, I'll give you that one.
Alex, I was just winding you up. I've been to see Blur many, many times.
We don't listen for the words, we listen for the bass.
Very good. Phil's team, you need 13 points. 14 points to win. You can do it, because I'm awarding double scores for Blur, getting Blur ones right. Your time starts now, and through it all, she offers me protection.
Park life!
A little love and affection.
Very good. Robbie Williams, Angels. I feel so untouched and I want you so much.
I just can't resist you.
Excellent.
Oh, thank God I got my own song. That would have been embarrassing.
Phoebe, Io, Ilara, Leda, Callisto, Sinope. What do you mean you don't know?
That was your song. You sang that, didn't you?
It was my moment.
It's not the shipping forecast one, is it?
No, no. It was Janus Dione, Porsche, So Many Moons.
Oh!
Harder.
Faster. Stronger. Longer. Cheesier.
The final scores, a resounding victory to Noel's team, 15 points to 6. Thanks to Phil, Peter and Jess, Noel, Holly and Newton. This has been Never Mind the Buzzcocks. I'm off to invent a new cheese made out of squash satsumas. Tune in next week when your host will be Jack Whitehall. Good night.
Who's the best, U2 or R2-D2? Phil Jupiters and Noel Fielding have a heated debate now, and if you want to join them, just press the red button. Or stay here for a 30th birthday bonanza on a budget from Home Time, next on BBC Two.